I ran west to die.
You ran south, and you didn't run, you crawled.
I ran west. West. Why would I go south?
You got lost.
I thought you were the navigator.
He found you. Under a bronze statue of a man with his arm pointing out to the sea.
Did he? Oh yes, and his eyes fixed beyond the horizon. I remember thinking to myself, if I can't see the horizon myself, at least I know something that can. Why didn't you help me get back west?
We're not cowboys.
I started out west. I'd like to finish there.
When you could have gone west. You refused.
No. Listen. If I could just get across the Shannon once more, maybe the air would perform some kind of a miracle. I might live.
You think crossing the Shannon is all it takes? Maybe once, long ago, it would have been the right thing to do.
What you asked was impossible at the time.
I would have looked after you. The world would have looked after you. It's just settling in. Just getting used to it here. They could cart me off with you.
Suppose we headed west. For good, this time. Let's get up and walk. One foot in front of the other until we reach the river.
Walking is no longer an option. He's waiting in the wardrobe. Can't you hear him? Sucking his oily black wings.
In the wardrobe. In my wardrobe.
He moved in while you were away. Would you like to meet him?
No. God, no. He's not really here. Tell him to go away.
Go away. Please. Yes, I understand it's all in a day's work for you, and you find it very amusing. But this is her wardrobe, and she'll question the patcher from it.
Is he gone?
Of course he's not gone. And don't you know him anymore? Take you right now.
I'm not ready.
You think all the dead were ready? That thing in the wardrobe can eat you alive. He doesn't care. I've seen him in action. He's in there right now. Making bracelets out of infant anklet bones.
He's taken enough of mine before their time. I thought if I tried would do a break.
It seems not. Clouds aren't so beautiful today. Why doesn't everybody just look at the clouds? Should be a Lorelei paying taxes. There's one who comes by. Wings of a bird, toss of a man. Gape him up. Triangle eyes. Reaching out like he could eat the world. You did not eat the world.
Barely tasted.
And what did it taste of?
I'll put some music on to drown that fella in the wardrobe out.
What you want to hear?
Dennis Russo's.
No way, not it.
Just do as I say.
All my life I've been doing as you say, and look where it's landed us.
And what exactly are your objections to Dennis Russo's?
But to start,
Put on the music. I'm asking you nicely. If you don't put him on,
you what?
What
will you do?
I'll stop breathing this second.
Go on. Stop breathing. You remember him in there. Go on, stop.
I'm not playing with you. I'm going to count to 3, and if by 3 I don't hear my friend the wind blasting over the CD, I'm going to put an end to it all. 1, 2, 3. Right, that's it. Goodbye, you vicious parasite that's led me a crazy dance, barking orders as kingdom come. All that unnecessary guilt, all those sly commands, all that wrong advice, all that metaphysical claptrap. Goodbye, and good riddance to sink it all turkey box.
what you did.
Now you know who's boss.
Oh, all this gush, all this hugeness.
What?
All these promises and nothing of them.
Speak up.
All these promises and nothing of them.
So I'm not cold and articulate like you. I have no reserve, no restraint, no... What do they call it? That awful quality they rate so highly these days.
Subtlety.
Yes, that. I have none of that. What else do I lack?
An eternal sense.
That's right. I can't even see tomorrow.
There'll hardly be one now.
The children. My children.
Ah, this is worth it. If you shut up for 5 seconds about your children, I mean, all those pregnancies, how many were there? Several million the way you go.
It was 8! 8! 9 if you count the one who didn't make it. Little half-moon baby with the livid face. Right, you know my half-good morsel. Why couldn't you bear it? Why didn't you stay the course? Something sift in the womb that appalled you. I should have had 9. There should have been 9 in the photograph. God, I'm not over it yet. I'll never be over his... What? His what? I'll never be over his what?
The fact that he came and went so quickly.
Yes, gone before it was here.
Did it ever occur to you that he was a sign?
A signal to what?
A pointer to this.
Leave my children out of the witch turnings of your mind.
Numbers. Just wanted numbers.
I can't bear it. I can't bear leaving them.
Well, maybe you should have thought a bit harder about that before you decided to die.
I didn't decide to die. How dare you!
You can lie to everyone except me.
It's you who's the liar. I'm sick. The body has caved in, that's all.
Yeah, that's all.
The body has betrayed me. Or I have betrayed it. Or the betrayal was mutual. Anyway, who cares? I'm terminal, fatal, hopeless.
Go, but admit it. You've always loved the idea of dying.
Make it sound like a crime. Yes, death is magnificent, but somehow I thought my own would be different.
Not up to scratch.
A bit prosaic, all said. Feels like I'm drifting into a bad-tempered menstrual sleep. Ophelia now. She had a good death.
Ophelia died of love.
And what am I dying of?
Spite.
Spite is an honourable emotion. It's not right up there with love, but it's better than dying by accident. Spite has been given bad press for too long now. Very well. I'm dying of spite. And since you're such an expert on these matters, I'm sure you're going to tell me what it is I'm most spiteful about.
Well, I certainly am. I suppose you could say that your main archery venom comes from one fact.
Oh, spare me your facts. Spare me your lethal mathematical precision. I want none of your facts. Your litany of crucifying facts. Facts are to be avoided.
I suppose you could say that your main artery of venom comes from one fact, and one fact only.
Go on, spew your poison all over me. I dreamt the other night. When was the other night? I dreamt you were a rattlesnake with your mouth stapled shut. And I got up on you and rode you down some boulevard. Go on, tell me about my main artery of venom.
That the world has not yet yielded all you'd hoped of it.
Yes, that's it! The world has not yielded all I had hoped of it. Say it again. That's as good a reason as any to die. I should write that down if I wasn't unconscious.
The world has not yet yielded all you'd hoped of it. In fact, the world has given you a bit of a battering, it's fair to say, but as I keep telling you, it's a question of strategy. You know, a question of how you deal with things that falls in your lap.
I didn't fight back enough. I wasn't brave.
You copped on too late.
Did I? What did I cop on too late to?
The first law.
What first law?
You don't know the first law.
Is there one?
Oh, I've told you, never listen.
Then tell me again.
It's a waste of time now anyway.
Then tell me because it's a waste of time.
The first law that should be nailed on every cot. It's the world's job to take everything from you and yours not to let it.
And how have I fared?
Well, there's no telling what you've given away, willfully given away. You've given everybody what they wanted.
Yes, you old blue eagle. Peg it all to me now.
And hit your spite.
Ah, yes, my spite. I'd prefer to call it bitterness if you've no objections.
You think bitterness sounds more important.
Bitterness is the aristocracy of spite. Yes, it has a grander ring.
No matter how you dress it up, you're still going into your grave out of spite, out of a sense of ruthless meanness. You, who I had such high hopes for. I truly believed when I latched onto you at the wheel's throne that you and I would amount to something. I guess I was wrong. Such a small, inconsequential thing. Nothing more than a slipped stitch.
I've surprised you then.
Oh, you floored me.
With my boundless capacity for bitterness. Actually, boundless is a conservative estimate of my bitterness. Is there a bigger word for boundless?
Unboundable? Gargantuan rancor? I don't know, I give up.
Do we have a dictionary handy?
You're too weak to turn the pages, you're nearly blind.
Never to read again.
Correct.
Could we change our minds? Undie, as it were.
Not since Lazarus' someone undied.
Am I still breathing?